But why don't you go ahead and define the legacy of Hulk Hogan?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that people have been kind of putting out there, than trying to run this whole thing down. One, the steroids things. Like, come on, let's be honest. Like, to be able to do what he was doing, as long he was doing it, steroids had to be a part of it. As a lot of people know, it's not just about growing the muscle mass; it's being able to recover faster is one of the bigger things. What do wrestlers do on a consistent basis? They take bumps, very big bumps, and at the time where you're accusing him of this, he just got done taking over the wrestling world from Andre the Giant, who's arguably the biggest wrestler we've ever seen. As far as popularity and everything of that nature. People like to bring up, some quotes that he made back in the early 2010s about, who he'd like to have his daughter with, and who he'd not like to have his daughter with, and you know,
Right.
uh, being in a time where Hulk grew up, I think that he might have what people would call racist tendencies, but I don't think it's quite that. The wording he used was definitely wrong. He apologized that he talked to his African American wrestlers, and asked them for forgiveness, and they forgave him. So I'm
Right.
gonna be one forgiving him too, because I don't think it was necessarily what he was trying to articulate. Like, listen, we like when we have daughters, you'd like to see them date certain type of cultures and people. I'm not just sitting there saying that Hulk was right in how he went about that, but I'm not sitting there saying I'm not going to judge Hulk Hogan's life over one bad decision. Do I think he should have forgiveness for that? Yeah, we all should have some type of forgiveness for people when they own up and sit in there say I was
Right.
wrong here. His legacy, but ultimately has to be defined on, he was the first of a lot of things for wrestling and for WWE. He was the first really big megastar that we had in professional wrestling. He
Right.
was one of the first guys that was put on the stand, and dealt with the whole steroids issue, which he openly admitted on the stand that he did steroids. So anyone who's thinking that he didn't do it, he did. It's in open court. He said he did. That's the end of that. But he was also the first that broke into the movie business. He laid paths for the John Cena's of the world, the Batistas of the world, the Dwayne Johnsons of the world. If he didn't push those envelopes and did what he did, because not a lot of people remember, Vince McMahon fired him over it. He was no longer working with the WWE, and he wound up going. That's what led to the creation of the NWO, Hulk Hogan going to WCW and all that. Which ultimately helped the business grow exponentially in so many different other ways.